What's up, everybody? This is XXKMS Bafe bringing you Game 4 of my Road to the Show in MLB 2010. I'm trying something new. I'm going to do this commentary from my car. Kind of ran out of time yesterday and this morning to actually sit down and record it normally on my computer. So hopefully this works out well, and then I can kind of do these a little more often. I find myself playing the game more than sitting in front of my computer editing and talking into the microphone and whatnot. So hopefully this works out. Hopefully the sound quality is good enough and it's I don't sound like an ass. So needless to say, I'm not going to be talking much about the gameplay itself that you're going to be watching, but kind of want to give you some background of my experience with the MLB series. I played a whole lot of MLB 09, probably a good 10 years of Road to the Show. I play Road to the Show pretty much exclusively. I don't do the franchises or anything like that. I get the most enjoyment out of sports games, creating a character, entering the draft and all that kind of stuff, building up my stats, and eventually, being in the show. So with 09, I played a whole lot, went through several MLB contracts, eventually ended up on Boston and won the World Series a bunch of times, so I really like the game. With MLB 10, I played probably only 2 or 3 years. I'm not even sure if I made it to the bigs. I'm pretty sure I did, but with that game, I liked it, obviously, because it was basically the same game as 09 with just updated rosters. They didn't really add a whole lot to the game to make it more appealing to me. And at that time, I was playing Modern Warfare 2, and I was completely addicted to that game. So I just didn't have the time to be bothered playing a baseball game again that's really the exact same as the one I played before. So with this one, Black Ops is out. Not a giant fan of that game. I played here and there. I played quite a bit of it when it first came out. It's just frustrating compared to the other ones, in Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4. Even World at War was better. So I picked up MLB 11 just to see how it was, and surprisingly it's much better than I expected. A big thing that they added this year was the analog swinging, and to me that's a huge improvement. It's kind of a natural thing to pull the stick back and swing forward like you're swinging a bat, compared to just mashing a button and being all about timing. So I really like it, and you see that with all the new sports games now, even like the NBA games where you do jump shots by pulling the stick down and lifting it up. I really like that. It's obviously been in golf since the newer Tiger Woods has been that way with the analog swinging. So I think it's a giant improvement, and so far I really like it. It seems hitting with the analog is much easier than before. You still get the occasional frustrating out, but I mean that's baseball. You're smashing a round ball with a round bat, you're going to get hits that don't go where you want it to go and get pop outs and ground outs when you had perfect timing. So I mean that's just the game. You're not going to go 4 for 4 every night or 5 for 5 every night. So anyways, with the analog, it seems pretty good. I got a 10-game hitting streak going into this game, and I get 2 hits in this game, so my streak's extended to 11 games. I don't know if I ever even had a 10-game hitting streak in any of the other previous MLBs. Granted, I'm in AA, but still pretty good getting 11-game hitting streak going. I think I have 2 home runs. I think I finished this game. I have 6 RBIs, and I've probably played about 12 games. So I'm not going to bring you every game. That's one of the questions I had for you guys, how you want me to do this. Do you want me to... Right now, basically, I'm recording a game and just recording my at-bats. I can cut down some of the presentation type stuff of like the opening credits and them talking and all that kind of stuff and replays and whatnots, and just kind of give you more at bats, so I can edit out like all the other garbage and give you like 3 or 4 games in a row of all my at bats. Or I can keep it how it is, kind of give you a little more what I see while I'm playing, which I kind of like doing it that way, and then just kind of giving you a game here and there, and then have something to talk about. But it's up to you guys. Let me know. Just leave a comment. Also leave a comment. Let me know how the sound quality is, if it's alright. Also let me know if you'd rather me watch the game and comment exactly what I'm thinking at each point of the game, so I can kind of give you a little more insight in that way. Also let me know if you'd be interested in doing like a live commentary where I actually have the mic plugged in while I'm playing and just kind of tell you what I'm feeling at that time. Might be a little vulgar, but so is baseball. So anyways, let's talk a little bit more about 11. Like I said, I really like the analog swings. One thing I've found that is kind of frustrating, I forget exactly what it's called, but where you kind of guess what pitch they're going to pitch and what zone they're going to throw it in. I always pick the 1/4, forget what it's called, but 1/4, where basically you get the least amount of benefit from selecting the pitch type and pitch location. I like that because you can kind of pick what quadrant of the strike zone they're going to throw it in, or outside the strike zone, obviously. So I can pick the whole bottom of the plate, or the whole top of the plate, or inside or outside. I don't have to pick like the bottom right corner. To me, it's more beneficial to know where they're going to pitch and know what kind of pitch it is, over getting a really good benefit if you're lucky and pick exactly where they're going to throw it. But one thing I've noticed in this game, I've always used 1/4. I always pick the bottom of the plate. One, because I'm a power hitter, so a lot of times they throw down in the zone, try to get me to ground out. Especially when I got runners in scoring positions, they want to try to get that double play. And 2, for me, it's a lot easier to determine where a pitch is going to go, if it's high or outside or inside. When it's down in the zone, it's tough to determine if it's actually going to be out of the strike zone or not. So that's probably the biggest reason why I always pick the bottom of the plate, just so if they're going to throw it at the knees or in the dirt, it's a lot easier for me to tell that if it's telling me that that's where it's going to go. But one thing I noticed in 11 is when you pick your zone of where you think they're going to throw it in, it's a lot less forgiving than it used to be. So if it's pretty close to the bottom, but like just on the right edge or something, a lot of times it won't tell you that. It'll just say you picked the right pitch but not the right location. And then after you look at where they threw it, it's basically part of it's touching the triangle that you picked. So in old games, in 09 and even 10, they used to give you that. They give you the benefit there and just say, okay, yeah, you did pick down, so that's where it's kind of going. But in this one, you have to be pretty much, the ball has to be completely in that zone that you picked in. So that's kind of frustrating. We'll see how that goes, the more games I've played. But so far, I really like the game. It's a good change of pace from all the gunning games I play. You can check out some of the videos of my Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 that I've uploaded in the past. I'm not completely done with those games yet, so you might see some more of those things on my channel. Also playing NBA 2K11. Kind of like that game a lot too. It's harder to make videos for that because the games just last so long compared to baseball. I'm obviously not fielding and running the bases in this, so I can get a game in real quick. But anyways, I'm going to cut this one short. leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you think this commentary went as far as being in the car, recording it on my iPhone. Hopefully it sounds good. Also let me know what you'd like to see more often. Do you want more live commentary as far as talking about the actual game that you're watching, or just kind of discussions? I think next week we'll talk about, I don't know, talk about something. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you like it and we can keep doing this. Thanks, guys.